Hello, welcome to my channel. This is Stacy, and you're tuned in to the atypical 13th twin. Today I'm going to be doing a reading for Gemini people out there, Gemini women, Gemini men. If you've considered yourself a Gemini, this reading will be for you, and it's for the general public, or if you know a Gemini. I call my channel Atypical because, and I don't want to throw the astrology community into a fit, but there is and always has been a 13th zodiac, Ophiuchus, and I do readings for that 13th zodiac also. But with that being said, I'd like to go ahead and get into this reading. I have shuffled this deck, but I'll shuffle it a little bit more. I'm using the Rackham Tarot deck. I absolutely love his artwork, always have. I bought this deck back in June of 2019, and I really feel a pull of spirit on this deck. Spirit really has spoken to me through this deck, and it is absolutely one of my favorites. I set the cards up. I do a 10-card spread, and I set them up in the Tree of Life spread. It's easier for me. I can do a reading and have some structure while doing it. The cards have more meaning, even though the pictures on these cards really have their own meaning. Quite a few stories to tell through this. So once again, this is for Gemini, and we'll get started here. Crowning your reading, you have the Five of Cups. And for crowning of a reading, this is quite amazing. This picture holds a lot of significance, and I hope you can see it well. But there is a girl, and she's bending over this little ledge, and she's looking into the water. And these weird creatures seem to be almost offering her a cup. Now, since this is the Five of Cups, this can deal with an illusion, a miscommunication. And so for having this crown your reading, it's quite interesting, isn't it? This girl's deciding if she really wants to take this cup, or if she takes this cup, it might hurt her, actually. So what I am feeling is that there could be somebody out there who is dealing possibly with an addiction, maybe wanting something they know they shouldn't have because it could turn out to be bad in the end if they take it. So what I'm reading from this is just be wise with your choices, Gemini, and you'll turn out okay. All right. If you need to get some help in any way from friends, family, counseling, that would be good too. But we all have that moral compass within us, and we know right from wrong, right? We're human beings, so that's what I'm reading from this crowning card, is that you need to feel comfortable with your emotions. You need to know what you need. Each person, they need and desire different things, but all of us need our basics: food, clothing, home, friends, social life. So let's not go to the addictive end of the spectrum with that. In your second card, now this one's fun. Now I can see some optimism here. This one is the Hermit. It's number 9. And this is talking about going within, kind of like that first card. You know what's right. Usually this Hermit, it can shun society, and you may feel like you are a little bit alone, but on an adventure to discover or to kind of actually regain some perspective on issues in your life. I'm really, really loving this card. It's the third one out. And this is in your understanding position. It's strength. This means strength, and you have it. So that's very optimistic. You have the strength to combat addictions, bad desires. Excuse me while I get the sound working a little bit better here, maybe. But yes, the strength card shows that you have the strength, you have the willpower to overcome and to figure out what's holding you back in life, and to see the disillusions that you may have. Next, the fourth card out, this is the King of Swords. And this is wild. This is real great. When you look at this, and I hope you can see this well, the King of Swords is a fighter, okay? You have what it takes to defeat the dragon. See, he defeated this reptile, which looks like actually like an old dinosaur of the time. And so he slew this dinosaur. And that's what you can do. You can slay any obstacle that comes your way. Gemini, you're amazing. You are strong people, and you have the wit and the know-how to do it, to conquer it. You have the strength to get through these situations. So yes, you're going to kill it. Your future is going to kill it. The fifth card out, this is the Ten of Cups. What did I just say? Ten of Cups is happy, getting a reward, knowing where you're going, and achieving what you wanted. And since this is Cups, it's more in the emotional realm, and that makes me really happy for you, because this Five of Cups is also representing your emotional realm and how you feel about things. And you may have been disillusioned for a little while and not sure if you should take this cup from this bubbling gray oasis below you. It certainly doesn't look like the fountain of youth down there, does it? But you do find the Ten of Cups and happiness. And look, that's an ocean. Yeah, oceans are pleasant. They're less polluted than bubbling brooks, aren't they? You'll be able to achieve this. And in my structure of things set up here, this is in the karma area. I put this card in the karma area. That's just how it is filed. And so, yes, your karma is good. It's also like a judgment. You'll have the judgment of Ten of Cups. And so you'll be emotionally happy with the decision that you make through your strength, through your emotional strength of mind, going within and figuring out that issue, that problem. And this is one of my favorite cards. This is the Six of Cups. You have a lot of cups in this reading. And this is such a beautifully illustrated card. I mean, how wonderful is this? This almost reminds me, yeah, two little kids reading a book on a housetop. And in certain areas and in certain countries, Amsterdam, you name it, houses, and even in America, you'll see a lot of houses built really close together. Now, Six of Cups reminds me of childhood memories, childhood happiness, childhood playfulness, getting to know others and having that friend that you count on. This really just pulls on my heartstrings like an Anne Frank scene, because I know that she was in an attic and she went out to the top attic to the window to get sunshine and write in her diary. And she also had a boyfriend there from another family who also occupied the home that they were in. But this is just definitely enjoying the moment and reminiscing about good times. Knight of Cups. Now, what you have to do, maybe you're thinking of a childhood friend. Maybe this is going out in the future to track down that person. A Knight of Cups looks to me like you're going forward to remember an old friend. Maybe emotionally gonna go forward and talk to an old friend you haven't spoken with in a long time. And you're not quite sure when you get there how it'll all pan out. To me, this card, since it's the Knight of Cups, and it looks like there's a feminine entity on it, to me, it looks like she's brushing her hair and getting ready to travel and go see maybe a childhood friend or an old lover, or going out to a date. And so I believe this will resonate with somebody. And since it's the Knight of Cups, you'll have a very emotional experience. And I believe it'll be a positive one. This is the Page of Swords. And this is in your communication area on my grid where I placed the card. So this Page of Swords is saying to me that you'll be able to go out. You have that youthfulness about you, and maybe a little bit of naiveness, but you're going to go through and you're going to conquer your goal in a virtuous way. Being a court card, you do have some privilege. You've gained some insight, you know, you've slayed the reptiles that were in front of you. You're getting your emotional fulfillment. You have the strength. So this is saying to me that you were given a job or a duty to continue to go out and to complete it, and you will do it with virtue because you're young and you still have that innocence about you, but you may be lacking still a little bit in how tough the world can be. And that's just what us humans have to deal with. And we will have harder times where we need to go within and make the decisions of what we should take in life, what we're desiring, but pan out and weigh those decisions, what we desire. And if we take a certain road, will it lead to our 10 of Cups, our emotional fulfillment? And yes, you will take this task and you will be a victor in it. This is what I'm believing. And that's what it's saying to me. I see a little cheetah there at this page's feet. And boy, cheetahs are fast, man. Cheetahs can be just sitting there ready to pounce, but from a sitting position, a crouched down position like that, they can get up and go 60 miles per hour in a second, man. In just a second, in a blink of an eye, they're at 60 miles per hour. And that's what youthfulness does. I mean, you can get up and go. And you can achieve the task that you're set out to do. And you can do it quickly. This is the Eight of Pentacles. You're trying to make some money, or you're doing your hard work, and you should accept the gifts, the monetary gifts that are given to you for your work. And in this time of your hard work, you may find people that you can bond with, people who are similar to you, doing similar work that you do. And you can feed off of each other, you can become friends. But this card talks about hard work. And we already know that you can do that. And you can do it quickly and virtuously. But Eight of Pentacles, you're making your money and your work is standing out. It's looking excellent and people want to purchase what you have. Oh yeah. And Seven of Pentacles. What did I say? I do like this reading. So Seven of Pentacles, this card is saying your season has come in. Reap your harvest. Look at this tree full of fruit. Juicy, delicious. What is it? It does look like apples. It may be peaches. And there's a squirrel up there. Ooh, communication. So, you're having friends, you're having families help you reap the rewards of this harvest, but it's not only from one fruit. To me, it looks like there could be grapes on here also. Or maybe that's just a blending of another tree. And you're sharing, you're communicating, excuse me. And know when to reap your harvest. And you have plenty to share with others. And to communicate and celebrate with others. In a nutshell, don't be disillusioned. Know your desires. Try not to have any miscommunications. You're smart. You have the strength to achieve your goals. You're going to find those emotionally fulfilling moments, but you know you have to work for them. And if you may have to travel, you can do it. You can do it. You'll slay it. You'll kill it in the end, and you'll reap your harvest. Hope you enjoyed this reading.